Zakhele Mthembu here, legal researcher extraordinaire at the Africa Liberty Forum 2023 in Cape Town, and I had an interesting chat with the official leader of the official opposition, John Steenhuisen. This is what he had to say. We are joined by the leader of the official opposition party, John Steenhuisen, and he was speaking today at the Africa Liberty Forum, and would like to hear what was he speaking about, probably after a brief introduction.
Good. Well, thanks very much. It was great today to be here, and great to be being interviewed by the Free Market Foundation.
Yes,
really great organisation. Talking about the challenges facing South Africa. But I think that South Africans are looking beyond the challenges and looking towards solutions. And I think it was good to be able to talk about some of the solutions today. And the fundamental point that I made was that we can have the best ideas, the best policies. If we don't get into power in government, you're not going to be able to change anything. They remain ideas on a piece of paper. So what I focused a lot on today was talking about how we build a new majority in South Africa, what the path to power is, and then some of the policy focuses that we would like to see happening should we be able to form a new majority to get South Africa off this terrible high debt, low growth, high unemployment trajectory and onto a new trajectory of hope, prosperity and opportunity, particularly for the 30 million South Africans who remain trapped in poverty and in an insider-outsider economy that keeps in this insider-outsider stitcher.
That's great. And you've mentioned the high unemployment, low growth, as those could be potential challenges that we face as a country. But if you could sum it up into a major theme, what do you think is our biggest challenge that we face as a country?
I would say we've got a government who's clinging to policies that have consistently failed and won't move away from them. They're policies that crowd out the private sector, that stifle entrepreneurship and kill job creation as a result of that. We've got to get the government out of the way. We've got to unleash the power of entrepreneurship, people power in South Africa, and opportunity. I use Eskom, for example. Government's clinging to the state-owned model for all it's worth because it wants to benefit from the coal contracts. Imagine if we opened up energy to all South Africans, anyone who was an entrepreneur, anybody who wanted to start a new business in green energy and renewable energy. Imagine the jobs revolution we would unleash in South Africa just by letting government control go on just one aspect of the economy. And this is the thing that concerns me. It's an ideological thing. Government wants to control every aspect of our lives. Our view is let go. Let the private sector in, partner, treat them as partners in the growth and jobs agenda.
That's great. I guess this leads to my next question on a solution, right? As we've agreed, our view as the Free Market Foundation will always be let free markets do everything, really. So I was thinking, as you as the leader of the official opposition, what do you think is the best solution that will help South Africa deal with this biggest problem, which is an overbearing government?
Well, get government out the way. I don't have a laissez-faire approach. I think the state is an actor, but the state must do what it does and do it well. What the current South African government does, tries to do so many things and does them all badly. Runs a terrible airline, can't keep the lights on, can't provide water and sanitation properly, wants to manufacture arms, has a diamond mine. These are all areas that government has no business being involved in at all. Those are things where the private sector should be unleashed to be able to create jobs and opportunity. So get rid of all those state-owned entities. Hand them over. Give the shares away to private citizens. Let the people own these things. But for goodness sake, focus on getting the basics right. Keeping the lights on, fixing the infrastructure, giving it a decent education where our children actually have a fair shot at a job in the modern economy, keeping our people safe, keeping our borders secure. Those are things government should be doing. It does all of those things very badly because it's so busy focusing on trying to control every aspect of our lives, from running our lights, our electricity, our water, our sanitation. It wants control. Let go. Let the private sector and entrepreneurs in. You will be amazed at the results.
That's true. I think that's great. You've mentioned how you aren't a proponent at the release of laissez-faire like some of us at the Free Market Foundation would be. So what would you say liberty means to you personally?
Liberty means, for me, summed up in 3 words or 4 words. Free to be me. Allow me to be who I want to be. don't infringe on my rights. As long as I'm not harming anybody else, leave me alone. Let me unleash my ideas, my talents, regardless of my race, my gender, my religion, my geography. Unleash me to be able to contribute to South Africa and get out of my way when I come up with great ideas. Stop stifling me. Don't wrap me up in red tape, and make sure that I can go out, as Nathan Sharansky said the test was, into the village square and say whatever I want to say without any fear of being jailed or locked away or discriminated against.
I think that's a great answer. I think we might have a chance of bringing you over to the laissez-faire side pretty
Well, we can talk. There's an election on the way.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe can come to an understanding. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank
Absolute
you.
honor. Thank you so much.
Cool. We hope you enjoyed the event with us. We hope you enjoyed the conversations with all of the speakers, and hope you enjoyed all of the beautiful sights of the city of Cape Town. Please do not forget to leave a like under our video. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and share the video as far as wide as possible. And don't you forget to stay free.